This week we're working on the High Line Canal, and we brought out the Mile High Youth Corps to help us out. If we don't maintain this, it is a huge overgrowth. Everything will just keep growing and just overtake the canal itself. And when we get everything out of the way, no obstructions, water flows nice and smoothly.
This is our chainsaw crew for the season. We do fire mitigation, invasive tree removal, corridor clearing. I just love the fast-paced work and just having a chainsaw. It's a great tool.
Mile High Youth Corps does a really good job of training their Corps members before we get into the field. You know, once we get out in the field, we're very confident with the tools and equipment that we're using. The work is exhausting, but it's also really rewarding. I like to tell people when they ask me how the work is that I've grown physically and mentally, pushing my limits.
By engaging these young people at this critical stage in their life, we're effectively recruiting the next generation of conservationists. For Denver, for the state of Colorado, we are going to get a group of young people who will forever have a connection and an understanding of what managing and being a steward of natural resources means.
So after lunch, we'd usually do energizers, which are just, a quick game or a trivia or something to kind of get people moving again after lunch and kind of in the working mood, but it's also part of our team building.
This is gonna be my home for the next week.
This week, we're not only working out here in Waterton Canyon, but we're also camping here. That just opens up so much more room for bonding and just getting to know your crew.
I joined Mile High Youth Corps for many reasons. I get to work with a lot of cool people my age, make a lot of connections, get my foot in the door for future opportunities, and I just really enjoy conservation work. I just like to learn things that no one really thinks about and just be aware of things that you should be aware of, like where your water comes from and all the work that gets put in to do it.
It's an opportunity for us to give back to the community, to engage a very diverse set of young men and women. We also hope that we can use this as a training ground and recruit from this group of incredibly diverse young people, hopefully to become future employees of Denver Water.
I hope to go to grad school in a couple of years to study watershed management, hydrology, so actually Denver Water is pretty appropriate.
Denver Water manages roughly 72 miles of the canal. The stretch they're working on, I want to say, is roughly a mile. Yes, this is hard work. It is very physical, demanding work. Seeing different areas of the canal, seeing how things have to be maintained and overgrowth and see how it actually happens, it's a great experience for them to learn.
Thank you. Good
Thank
job.
you, Damien.
Really appreciate it.
Nice working with you.
Thanks,
you.
Damien.
Good working with you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
How did it go?
It went well. Yeah, I think we did a really great job here. It was our first week, and everyone worked as hard as they could.
It was a great experience. Lots of good team building. It was fun to camp, but yeah, it was a good week. Tough job, but I feel like we did a good job.
It's definitely been a lot of fun to come out here and go to all these different sites, especially here in Denver, and just enjoy all the outdoors while we get to work and help the community.
To have this group come out is a huge help. We appreciate it so much. We really do.